Friends, welcome to today's video. As I promised, this is the video to do with coconut oil na ni two brands. Kuna Naturalli here and Kentaste cooking oil. Niko na homa, so yeah, bear with me. These are the two brands that are very common in our Kenyan stores, and it was my first time buying. Before we continue, thank you so much for being here. If it is your first time, my name is Rachel. I do reviews, very honest ones. I cook, I do time and money saving videos, and I motivate you to stay active because it is not always about the body. Now, we're talking about these two brands of coconut oil. Tuko na Kentaste here, which I have bought like for the longest time, and then Naturalli, which I bought because by the time I was in the stores looking for Kentaste, I didn't find it, and this was the biggest jar that was coconut oil, unlike other zile imports, which tend to be very pricey. So considering the prices, locally made and imports, of course, locally made ziko cheaper. So I want to tell you my reviews, my differences ya hizi mafuta mbili, because trust me, they are all coconut oils but very, very different. So please subscribe to my channel. Videos in every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. Now, if you look at the jars, they are all quality glass jars with very tight lids that you can secure vizuri bila trouble. And yeah, Naturalli has like a lot of information, even the nutritional facts, a lot of things there as compared to Kentaste. Kentaste will make it very, very simple. Generally, I use the Kentaste for cooking, baking, and it is my night cream, so I also apply it on my skin. So that said, the jar Naturalli gives you a lot of information, hapo hivo, unlike Kentaste. So you're likely to read more when you buy Naturalli and see what it is all about, unlike when you buy Kentaste. So for pricing, Naturalli is more costly as compared to Kentaste, because for a kg, which is a liter, this one we are talking about 950 or 60 something, depending on the stores where you get it. So itakuwa between 950 something to around 970. Naturally, for the same, you will chuck around 1300. So that is really like a lot. Okay, hiyo ni difference kubwa sana. So this is more costly than this. Availability in the stores, you are likely to get the bigger jars that Kentaste like all the time. I don't know whether it is because of the pricing or what, but every time I check on Naturalli, like the 650 ml ends up to be like the biggest. So again, considering the pricing, maybe the reason why they put it that way, like this is the biggest. Both of them should be cold pressed, meaning they are 100% not processed. You can see that from the Kentaste coconut oil. This also, I saw somewhere that it is indicated, so it is 100% fresh, fresh coconut oil. So the assumption here is that it is not processed. Both are locally made. This is manufactured and packed by Kentaste Products Limited, Mombasa. They have other products zenyewe, like coconut milk, coconut cream, and the desiccated coconut and stuff like that. So this is manufactured by Creek Natural, Kilifi, Kenya, and it is distributed by Healthy You Limited. Naturalli too has those other, I think I know the desiccated coconut and the milk, the cream, maybe I am not sure about that because I have never like bought So when we talk about the nutritional values, there's no big difference because I think it is cold pressed, and so hakuna difference kubwa sana. It gets solid under 22 degrees Celsius and melts above 24 degrees Celsius. So you are likely to see it behave in such a way that imekuwa solid 1 minute if it is cold, and then it gets liquid if it is super hot, or if it gets hot. Same to this, nothing really much there of a difference. The taste or the smell. So this is the thing. If it is your first time buying coconut oil for you to start cooking with it, if you land your hands on Naturalli, I bet you might not buy it for the next time, because first of all, it has a very weird, strong taste, more like aftertaste per se, and the smell. It is too much. Okay, I don't know what it is for the Kentaste. It has that cookie like nice, like uh, taste. It has nothing like weird aftertaste. And a better way of describing how the Naturalli mafuta tastes and smells is, if you know how hiyo mafuta ya kupress ya kupaka nywele ya nazi unuka. Yeah, I don't know of course how it tastes because it is not supposed to be edible, but kama unajua that smell that is very strong, unaipaka saizi and 24 hours later bado nguo zako, everything, it smells like that raw nazi kind of, not in a good way, then that is how this thing is. And I don't like that, because as far as I like cooking with the coconut oil, as controversial as it is, I like the taste that it gives to food, but for this one, it was no for me, because the aftertaste was not something that I was really okay with. I usually buy the jars, and then coming home, I have a smaller jar. I just take a spoon, I scoop some, like 2-3 spoons from the bigger jar to the small one. This is the jar that holds my mafuta ya kupaka, because you can't be putting your vidoles in the cooking mafuta and applying. It is unhygienic. So I put it here, so when I shower at night, I apply. What happens with Kentaste is, immediately you apply, you are all shiny and greasy, not greasy, like really like shiny, and it looks like a lot, but kidogo, but give it like 10-15 minutes and the skin absorbs it, and you can't like smell anything coconut. Not like you're going to sleep ukinukia cookies na mahamri mbaazi or something, but that did not work for me as far as Naturalli was concerned. Like an hour later, the following day, then you wake up with your bed sheets zinanuka the coconut oil, ile ya kupaka nywele za watoto. You know, the traditional that, I don't know whether they do it. Yeah, so I didn't like that. A very strong, very strong, not in a nice way, smell. They are all very good brands, I would say. But in the future, I would be very skeptical buying this. I think unless I go to the stores like Kentaste and then look around, another one is on sale, and I want to risk and try, then I would really not buy any coconut oil, because this was not a good experience at all. I didn't expect it. Maybe because the first time I wanted to try coconut oil, I tried Kentaste and it worked for me. But in my take, if it is your first time using coconut oil or planning to use coconut oil for your usage, remember you can use it for your skin, for your cooking, for your baking, for your hair, for all those other things. You can take it raw. Some people take it raw. No, thank you. Then you can consider using Kentaste. This one, I assure you, it won't like discourage you from using coconut oil. Just my 2 cents about the two mafutas. I am really doing this video because sometimes I just wish I get someone telling me about the experience, about some things that some people might not think they are really necessary, but it is really necessary. If you buy something like this and one scoop, you are like unajiforce tu ndio umalize hiyo product ndio usiitupe, because it really like does not meet your threshold, your expectations. So mine is just informing you about my experience. It has nothing to do with saying this brand don't buy, this don't buy. Different things will work for different people. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing on my channel. My name is Rachel. In case you forgot, remember it is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. Go ahead.